Eagles have to be careful with their protections right now.
Let's see what LeSean McCoy can do catching the screen.
Eagles are losing this battle.
Second down and 10 on the ground and breaking the tackle in the backfield and running to the outside is McCoy for a first down.
Legitimate pass-catching threat.
Second catch of the night for him. Here's McCoy getting free, picking up a first down and taking the ball to the Dallas 48-yard line before he's finally run down by Dallas with that turnover, able to cash in for the game's only touchdown. McNabb, they had a hand on him as he gets it away, but there's McCoy into Dallas territory inside the 30 and taken down to the 15-yard line by Gerald Sensabaugh. Donovan McNabb again, no huddle, but taking time, channeling Peyton Manning as he barks instructions to the receivers outside and gives the ball to LeSean McCoy. A lot of fun. This drive starts from the 19 with a good run through the middle by LeSean McCoy, who then loses the ball. Big scramble at the 37-yard line, and Chicago has it tonight. McCoy tries to get to the outside and does, and gets all the way to the end zone to put the Eagles back up on top. Second and 15. Run it. The rookie McCoy. And McCoy with a nice sprint to the outside, up to the 48-yard line.
Second and goal. Quick snap and the handoff is to McCoy. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Vick sets up a screen. Blocking for LeSean McCoy. And a big play on third down to the 10.
McCoy to the end zone. Great play call, middle of the field, wide open. They just drop it off to LeSean McCoy. McCoy, a big gainer. And he's out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. The starting right tackle left the game earlier, Jason Smith. McCoy, a sprint to the corner. And a touchdown, no penalty flags. Of this St. Louis Rams team, then the 6 guys that have left with injuries so far in the game today, as McCoy will take a seat at the 31 to keep the clock running.
NFL football.
Thankfully, his name's not Steve either. He's way too many Steves as McCoy slips some tackles. First down, Philadelphia.
But the emotion of the game and for what it meant to his team, I think it was the right call.
Third and long, plenty of room to run for McCoy, and he's got the first down. That's a killer for the Jacksonville defense.
Taking over from the 17, Bjorn Werner closing in, but McCoy's got the screen on the edge and a first down, just shy of the 30 as he's pushed out by LaRon Landry, the safety. Eagles picking up the tempo on this series. McCoy running left, got a good block from his center, Kelsey, and here he goes. Video game moves. Second and 10, it is McCoy on the read at the 10. Terrific move to get to the 6. First and goal, Eagles. And big credit, too, to the punting of Pat McAfee. An outstanding net punting here tonight. There's LeSean McCoy to the left. Good move by McCoy. A lot of unblocked yards. First down for 25.
What has been a Hall of Fame career.
Completion of 8 to Cooper. McCoy on the edge on the run. LeSean gets to the 43-yard line. Lisa Salters, you got a chance to speak to Robert Mathis. McCoy got low, got under the defenders, and looks to be in. They show him one coverage, back out to a second, and the Eagles will run it with McCoy. Can he make men miss on the edge? McCoy first down to the 10-yard line. It's 3rd and 15, and McCoy gets him the first down on 21 yards.
Off top of your screen, split wide to the right, back on the field. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. It's McCoy up the middle, and he breaks free. His best run of the day and of the last 3 weeks as LeSean McCoy.
27 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. Here's McCoy. And McCoy around the corner picks up a first down, and the crowd delighted.
The number one reason why the Eagles have struggled so far on offense this year, that's it. They haven't been running it.
Give it to him again, and a big hole through the middle inside the Giants' 40. Those statistics up to the minute. Thus tonight he's raised his average up to 3.2 for the year, and it will go even higher here as he finally gets spilled and the ball comes out at the 45-yard line, and a scramble for it there. The ball was alive. The Giants at least come out of the pile with it. It's a 19-yard gain. Giants think they have it. Antrell Roll was there from the 47. Start on the ground. McCoy's going to swing it to the outside, get around the corner, and pick up a first down. LeSean McCoy. What happened on the play? Second down and 11. And the handoff goes to McCoy. And McCoy inside the 35 to the 31-yard line. LeSean McCoy have been terrific tonight, and LeSean McCoy has made that pay off with his best night of the season. And that continues. He's up to the 40-yard line before he was forced out of.
McCoy the back. He gets the carry. And LeSean McCoy dances across the 30 for an Eagle first down.
I like that no call on the pass interference with DeAndre Hopkins and Kerry Williams.
Here's McCoy on first down. And McCoy picks up a first out to the 44-yard line, gain of 14. He has 61 yards on 14 carries. Sanchez handing off to McCoy again. And this is his biggest run of the day. Back-to-back to the Texans 30.
So erase the Selleck touchdown and give one to McCoy instead.
On second down, McCoy out of the backfield. Good throw. Nice move, and McCoy slips as he made the move around Low snap, handoff to McCoy. And LeSean McCoy with his best carry of the day. Out to the 40-yard line, gain 13, Micah Hyde.
McCoy inside the 40 to the 35, and a first down. Brought down by Cody Sensabaugh. This is McCoy. McCoy will be marked down about the 7-yard line.
Now, in order for all that to take place, Greg, you have to have great line protection.
Which he did. LeSean McCoy bouncing it to the outside. Running room, 35. And here goes LeSean McCoy. And out of bounds inside the Tennessee 30-yard line.
Good placement of the football there by Mark Sanchez along that sideline where only Riley Cooper can catch it.
Right back at him. McCoy to the end zone for the touchdown.
But because it was touched by the defense, it makes him eligible.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. This is LeSean McCoy. McCoy juking left and right and out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. That will be a first down for the Eagles.
Sproles in the backfield now. He gets it, cuts, has a first down and more. And Darren Sproles with the first down of the game, brought down by Barry Church, a gain of 13. Here is McCoy. A little misdirection, and LeSean McCoy is inside the 30, inside the 25. Philadelphia has it starting at their own 12, up by 7. Good start to this game, good start to this drive. McCoy doing what he does in the open field.
A running quarterback, but you do have to be able to pick up those kinds of yards when they're available.
Here's McCoy. He's got a first down. LeSean McCoy is gone for the touchdown, no flags.
60-40?
12%.
Okay.
I'm going 12.88 from the 42-yard line. Here's McCoy with a big hole, and McCoy takes it to the 29-yard line.
But he'll continue to play man, continue to challenge Sanchez today with that coverage.
Second and 7 underneath once again. This is McCoy with a nice move to get by Biggers and take it into Redskin territory. Hit on the play by the linebacker Perry Riley Jr. McCoy. And he's in for the touchdown. A terrific block by a couple. Kelsey, the center, and Ertz, the tight end, leading the way. With the Pittsburgh Steelers, began his career with Washington. Looks like he's going to finish his career with the Redskins. The 1st and 10, Sanchez. LeSean McCoy finds a crack. It's a Jordan Matthews block. Riley Cooper with the block. And he's off to the races and up to the 42 and brought down by Robinson. 22-yard zigzag run to the 43.
So after Ertz gained 18, Eagles lose 5 on the false start. And now Sanchez hands it off to McCoy. And LeSean McCoy picks up a first down and more. Nick Gagliano out on the field with Goose. 2nd down and 3 for the Eagles. LeSean McCoy picks up a first down into Giants territory. So McCoy takes it all the way down to the Giants.
A bubble, and you got LeSean McCoy on the edge.
Now Sanchez on 1st and 10 from the 37. Swings it out to McCoy. And McCoy has another Eagles first down to the Giants 23, a 14-yard catch and run.
Taylor under center for the first time on 2nd and 16 with a screen pass. This is McCoy. Plenty of real estate. First down run as he stumbles across the 40. Pickup of 20. Making guys miss in the open field. 1st and 10. Taylor with a sidearm slingshot. This is McCoy right on cue. Crosses the 35 to the 40. And finally run out of bounds by the safety, Dwight Lowry, throughout the offseason. Still 5 minutes left. McCoy, a first down burst.
Pistol with some oomph. Good block there. LeSean McCoy into the secondary. Tyrod Taylor, who played his college football at Virginia Tech, with a handoff on 1st and 10. The elusive McCoy dances his way to the 31 with a 12-yard gain on 1st. 2nd and 22. McCoy, big hole on the move and from behind. Ridden down by Jamie Collins. Some breathing space for Taylor in the offense up to the 27, 19-yard yards and a touchdown. New England beat Seattle. 1st and 10 on downs. It goes. Here's McCoy. Weaving, steering, swerving, brought down finally on the play.
Taylor from the gun on 3rd and 5. Pressure up the middle. It's McCoy. Catch and run, and he's into the end zone.
Let it rip.
1st and 10 from the 20. LeSean McCoy, a lot of real estate in front of him. First down and a lot more. McCoy showing no ill effects from that hamstring injury.
Like to see him keep his eyes up until he crossed that line of scrimmage.
Manuel had a rushing touchdown, and this is McCoy using his legs into the end zone.
Find a way to go out there and try and get this team back in this game.
It's McCoy. That's how you do it right there. Brought down in the play by Jonathan Cyprien. He's out to the 27.
That's gone down between the booth and the sidelines.
McCoy 2nd and 5, blocked by Incognito. McCoy is in the open, and he's down to the, there's a flag, a late one up.
What I would do.
McCoy, he was grabbed by Posluszny. He gets in for 2. He gets in for 2 with the extra effort.
To really get going here at Ralph Wilson Stadium for the Bills.
LeSean McCoy is on the field. Here he is taking pitch pressure. Good side, and McCoy has some green grass in front of him. Crosses the 35, close to the 38. Here is McCoy. 1st and 10. McCoy, first down and more. Still going. 20, 10, 5, and he's in. 48 yards as McCoy gets Buffalo into the end zone.
Field, McCoy with a nice gain of 15. And was just poorly timed. He's at the top here on 2nd and 8. But he's back to the ground with McCoy. Look at that shift. And then he takes it to the 46. First time in jet territory for Buffalo tonight. On there, number 7. 2nd and 10. Number 8 is McCoy. And he's out to about the 44, running right behind Eric Wood. go draw. They go draw with McCoy. And McCoy is finally brought down 2 yards short of the first.
Before he did go out of bounds.
Finally break the streak, get the first down. McCoy, he's got all kinds of room here. Out to the 36.
Williams leads the way. McCoy accelerates inside the 10. LeSean McCoy reaching for the pylon.
Give it to him.
Was he inbounds? They say they'll stop him at the 1. It'll be first and goal.
16 times in the first half, he didn't have a single target.
It's McCoy on 2nd down and 8. Lee blocked by Woods, and that's exactly what he can do. Turn the corner. Offense for the Buffalo Bills. 2nd down, 11. Taylor, blockers ahead by Glenn and Mulligan. And it's a run for LeSean McCoy. Taylor, 15 of 28 through the air, 240 yards. This is McCoy. Henderson with the block. Woods with the block. He's got the first down. Weaving his way, LeSean McCoy. Barry was there with the stop. Pickup of 12. And a first down to the Kansas City 33. San Diego never made the red zone against the Chiefs last week. Here's another trip in there for Buffalo. 1st and goal. It's caught by McCoy. What a move and a touchdown. Got right by Peters.
While on the road.
Shotgun taken by Taylor. And here's McCoy. Breaks a tackle. First down running more. McCoy still going. Inside the Houston 40. Getting downhill where he is so deadly.
Their goal is to create 3rd, medium, 3rd, and short.
Bills have all 3 timeouts left in the 2-minute warning. Here's McCoy. Second gasp. He's got the first down and more. McCoy still going. Getting downhill inside Houston territory. Andre Hal on the tackle. Draw play on 2nd and 4. Here's McCoy, finds some breathing room. Inside the 35, McCoy still going. Yards discrepancy till this point. With just over 10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Another fake pass from Taylor, and McCoy comes out of the fray. A lot of open real estate as he is run out of bounds by Sharice Wright. After that career year in 2014, 700 yards receiving. Here is McCoy on 1st and 10. Finds the edge, cuts back, off the sideline, and a nifty run by McCoy, the Pro Bowler. One of the deadliest runners in the NFL. Play of the drive that started at their own 25. McCoy lunges, end zone, touchdown Buffalo.
They go back behind Richie Incognito. They got to keep mixing it up.
This their 2nd first down. McCoy is able to spin for their 3rd as he gains 11 with that carry and was able to twist away from Calvin Pryor. Look at McCoy go into the secondary and then wrapped up by Gilchrist.
2nd down and 7. It's McCoy. And LeSean McCoy picks up a first down and more.
That ball can touch the ground, but you've got to maintain possession. I don't think he ever had possession.
No challenge from the Cardinals, and on the next play, LeSean McCoy takes it all the way for a Bills touchdown. 24 yards. And the Bills had 10 days to answer all the questions. They've come out taking a 10-0 lead, and here is McCoy, who takes it inside the Cardinals' 30. 1st and goal from the 5. The toss to McCoy. Stutter step. He dives forward for a Bills touchdown. His 2nd today. But the Bills will pick up the first. Ball comes loose. McCoy out at midfield. Lost the football at the end of the run.
Man is Woods. Taylor. Shotgun. Fires it to the outside. McCoy, the catch, and the touchdown. Buffalo on the board first. Trust factor. You have to worry about what you have to do, and he's really enjoyed himself. Not so much today for New England. Beautiful cut by McCoy. Dan, you've been around this league a long time.
Fullback is Felton. 1st and 10, LeSean McCoy. Felton with the block, and there goes McCoy. into the secondary, brought down by McDonald, 15-yard burst. McCoy, lead block there by Mills, and Ogletree brings him down along with McDonald in the secondary. Pistol with McCoy. Felton the block. He's a sledgehammer, and he opens the door, and he's off to the races. There he goes, LeSean McCoy, and tackled from behind with the terrific effort. The last tackle. Draw play, McCoy. There was a good block by Mills.
Now you got to take one.
And the run out with the McDonald tackle to the 49. About a 10-yard gain on the play. LeSean, boy, that draw has caught that defense all day. Blocked by Woods. Look at the slippery McCoy. Run out of bounds by McDonald.
Compete against one another here at the Coliseum.
Wildcat. No McCoy in the handoffs out of the pistol and tackled in the secondary by Mark Barron. Tyrod Taylor, 1st and 10, LeSean McCoy. The hesitation, the burst. They chase him. He's down to the 2. Make it the 1 on a 24-yard slippery move.
And here's McCoy. McCoy up the middle. And McCoy getting close to the 30-yard line is stopped by Ahmad Brooks. 2nd down and goal. And here's the pitch to McCoy. Touchdown, Buffalo. Oh, come on. You got to be rooting for Chicago. Come on. 2nd down and 2. McCoy will have the 1st down and more. McCoy knocks off his own man and then falls down. It looked like McCoy gave a little bit of an arm to a teammate. Jerome Felton, by the way, the fullback, still existent.
Unbalanced again.
And a direct snap to McCoy. 1st down to the 5. Touchdown! Against the 49ers, who have a 3-man rush here on 3rd down and 20. Hand off to McCoy. McCoy gets away. It'll be trouble. And here is McCoy. He'll have the 1st down. What a run by LeSean McCoy to the 47th. Taking over on downs. 1st down at the 40-yard line. And here is LeSean McCoy. McCoy, the real McCoy, getting a 1st down after 106 yards in the 1st half. Now today, this is the 8th play of the drive. And it's McCoy to the 10, McCoy, 3rd touchdown.
Took over as offensive coordinator when the Bills fired Greg Roman after an 0-2 start. They're 4-2 since. McCoy bounces outside. 1st down, Buffalo. He scampers down to the 20. 11 1st downs already for Buffalo. 2nd and 10. Swing pass to McCoy. He turned on the accelerator, and he has another 1st down, it appears. Earl Thomas and Richard Sherman took him down. These Bills fired up. They keep it on the ground on 3rd and 18. LeSean McCoy got close to the 1st down, went down about 3 yards short of the marker. And the drive continues in a hole for McCoy. He had a 12-yard run.
Go to the ground game, and this is LeSean McCoy. And he's been doing this for a long, long time. Run out of bounds at the Bengal 35-yard line. Give it to McCoy, bounces to the outside, and he will waltz untouched into the end zone. Buffalo, a touchdown on its opening drive of the afternoon.
First time since week 4 in London, the Jaguars have had a halftime lead. McCoy on 1st down, has some room. LeSean McCoy off to the races, chased by Cyprien. McCoy will go the distance, 75 yards. 2nd and 8. Ngakwe coming again. Taylor bouncing around in the pocket, gets rid of it to McCoy, who makes a catch and slips a tackle. And now McCoy has room down the sideline, out of bounds in Jacksonville territory to the 48.
The other team really has to stack the box to stop that run game.
McCoy up the middle. Did he get in? Yes, he did.
As a tight end.
A first down would end the game. 3rd down and 7. They pitch it to McCoy. McCoy at the 40. He's got the first down and goes down inbounds. The Bills can take a knee and kill the clock.
In the first half, Sammy Watkins, they got him involved early. Taylor. And again, McCoy through a hole, accelerated. McCoy! The burst! LeSean McCoy! John Smith finally gets to him, and McCoy makes Oakland pay. They had that victory over New England before Tom Brady got back. McCoy, juke move. It's like a video game out there with LeSean McCoy. 3rd and 15 for Buffalo. Taylor steps up, dumps it off, grabbed by McCoy. LeSean McCoy is brought down inside the 20.
Thing together offensively. He's running. McCoy. This is their best play thus far for about 9. Let's check in with Tracy Wilson. And that's his 3rd sack of this game. 5th overall. And McCoy slipped through a tackle. And McCoy take off into the secondary. What a run by McCoy to the Steelers' 40 after the catch. 41 yards, their biggest play of the game.
Last week against Pittsburgh on 3-step drops.
There's LeSean McCoy running for the first time into the open field inside the 30-yard line. They'll mark him at the 29 season. It would be his 5th year doing it. He'll get it again running right. And there's 1,000 yards and more inside the 10-yard line, out of bounds at about the 5. Ed Reynolds eventually took him out of bounds. And LeSean McCoy over 1,000 yards rushing with that run to put the Bills in excellent field position.
As the punt returner here for the Bills.
Well, the Wildcat goes to McCoy with one hand on the ball, breaks a tackle toward the 5, and he's out of bounds to the 3-yard line. Cam Johnson knocks him out of bounds. Saw before every game. He's been to 371 straight Bills games, home and on the road. He's got to see this a lot. LeSean McCoy, who is really running well today. Sammy Watkins is in the slot to the far side. Goodwin is there as well. Here's McCoy. And McCoy dances over the 30-yard line to the 35. It's a gain of 10, and he's over 100 yards for the afternoon. With all the problems that they've had the last couple of years, not getting to the postseason, this is what he's been able to do. He's got a first down out of the backfield, catching the ball. Just an excellent receiver. And he's up to the 49-yard line. First and goal inside the 10. That's O'Leary in motion. They head it up to McCoy. He's got some blockers. Loaded the right toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Another rushing touchdown for McCoy. Another rushing touchdown for the Bills. That is a franchise record for a season of rushing touchdowns for the Buffalo Bills. Outside that 35,000 square foot rink located in downtown Buffalo, the Bills take over possession, and it's LeSean McCoy for 10 right out of the gate, down to the 40-yard line. Ed Reynolds makes the tackle.
McCoy can suddenly break that into a bigger game.
On 2nd and 4, it'll be McCoy again. Cuts inside of his block, gets a first down and a lot more. Inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line where Michael Thomas makes the stop.
It ends up running all the way outside to the left, so you have to be disciplined.
There's McCoy to the 10, to the 5, touchdown. Over 200 yards rushing in a game. McCoy into Miami territory to the 41. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Some depth and talent at the wide receiver position.
Burris has come into the nickel for the Jets. 2nd down and 20 for Taylor. Gets it off to LeSean McCoy. Makes him miss. LeSean McCoy. He's gained more yards from scrimmage than any other player the last couple years in the NFL, and weaving his way for 21. Four in the secondary. It is a first down and 10. McCoy missed tackles and down to the 5. Hit by DeMario Davis. May missed him in the secondary. That's a gain of 10. It is a 3rd and 3, first play, second quarter. Taylor to McCoy. He's got the first down. And he got a nice block from Jordan Matthews, which gave him an additional 10 yards to the Jet 34. Remember, Taylor coming off concussion protocol the last couple of weeks. So big hole for McCoy into the secondary. Marcus May knocked him out, forced him out of bounds. 20-yard pickup. Second down and 9. McCoy hits the hole hard, breaking tackles and into the secondary. Screen got him, grabbed by May. 27-yard burst by LeSean McCoy. Bills coordinator and head coach thought that he was very smart with the ball last week. Here's a quick throw outside McCoy. Kuechly can't get him. He gets a block from Jordan Matthews. And he's got another first down. Little throw outside. Quick count. Quick throw. 11-yard gain to the 47 of Buffalo.
Back formations to give their receivers releases off the ball versus man coverage.
McCoy lines up at the bottom of your picture, comes back to Taylor. Underneath McCoy, so slippery. Able to cross the 35, gets out close to the 40.
On that could have been big opportunities.
Taylor to the airways. This is McCoy over the middle. Breaking tackles, breaking free, out close to the 40.
I was about to be really upset on the hit, but I may be even more upset on that.
On 3rd and 6, Taylor throwing it. This is McCoy going for the first down. Does he have it? Yes, he does.
Little flip to McCoy. McCoy with blockers in front of him and running room and looking for a first down, and he has it, or close to it, at about the 46-yard line.
To evaluate for concussions, but they will use it for other injuries as well to provide some privacy for the players and for the physicians. Here's McCoy inside the 25, and he's rolled down to the 20. Both sides are being tested. Charles Clay is out with a knee injury. Here's McCoy on first down, and McCoy slips through some daylight up to the 28-yard line.
The pitch to McCoy. He's got a first down. Plenty more room down the sideline and into Buccaneer territory. What is that? 2nd and 9. McCoy with room. He cuts back and there he goes. And brought down in Buccaneer territory.
I can confirm that speed is now gone, guys. James
I don't know about that.
McCoy with some room to run, and LeSean McCoy has a Buffalo first down. Some of the drops, he wanted that even number of 400s. Which one should I have had? As LeSean McCoy breaks free into the second level and takes it down to the 20. 7:16 to go in the 3rd quarter, and Buffalo leads Oakland 20-7. Bills have scored 20 unanswered, and LeSean McCoy, next level running, finally brought down at the 38-yard line, a gain of 18. Oakland has 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here is McCoy up the middle with some room. McCoy, he is gone! Touchdown, Buffalo, and that'll do it!
Good discipline by the Jets.
Look at this turnaround move by McCoy, getting around Jenkins.
Into the Saints defense, some young corners. Keep an eye on Marshawn Lattimore and Ken Crawley.
On the toss, here's McCoy. Picks up a first down and more. LeSean McCoy still going. Finally tackled at the Saints' 30-yard line.
Best field position for Peterman. McCoy the handoff, and his best run of the day. LeSean McCoy is in the clear and inside the 30 of the Chargers. In 2 games after he had a season high 151. And he's got inside the 20. McCoy has a Buffalo touchdown.
Way to hold that. That was well done, Chris. Any coaches, this is not an advised move from ownership. This is my decision, mine alone, and it didn't work out. So now we'll see what happens here.
LeSean McCoy is happening as he runs all the way into Charger territory, down around the 45, 46-yard line. Throw, LeSean McCoy with a touchdown catch for Buffalo.
On third down conversion. Taylor. On the move, now throws over the middle and hits his man across the 40. Across the 45 and close to midfield is McCoy. And that's enough for a first down.
Trying to self-scout to make sure he's not giving things away.
On third down, this is McCoy, and McCoy has a first down and more across midfield and close to the 45 of the Kansas City Chiefs for another Buffalo first down.
Mental mistakes on the day for the Chiefs.
So on 2nd and 2 now, this is McCoy, and McCoy running room up the middle and breaking free. Out to the 48-yard line, that is another first down.
2nd and 7. Here's the toss. McCoy's got running room. McCoy's got all kinds of running room as he takes it down to the New England 41, brought down by his former teammate Gilmore. Certainly is. Thank you, Tracy, for that. 2nd and 6 as McCoy now also is able to break out with a long run down to the 37. Picks up 12.
Quarterback who has good days. Bring the kid in. He's got to have something.
Here's McCoy with a blocker up ahead. And that's the best play of the second half for the Bills.
And then great job by Jones coming up with it.
And it's a gain of 13. Stutter step move frees him. McCoy down to the 19.
McCoy is gone and is able to hit the corner.
See, the Colts have yet to attempt to pass. This is McCoy, first down run. And a little bit more from McCoy right here on CBS. Steve Tasker told us it was about a half foot of snow on the field earlier. And this is McCoy leapfrogging a defender. Incredible play by McCoy in the snow. Finally forced out of bounds after a pickup of 22. There was Kenny Moore, the man who McCoy jumped over on a remarkable run. And here's McCoy again. Shady in the open field. And finally tackled inside Indianapolis territory by Darius Butler as McCoy gashes him for 25 more yards. McCoy trying to cut back, breaking a tackle. McCoy just incredibly slippery once he gets into that open terrain with an incredible play to keep the Bills alive. 1st and 10 from the Colts 26. This is McCoy, shot out of a cannon. Very close to another Buffalo first down with Webb under center. Here's McCoy breaking a tackle. McCoy into the end zone, and Buffalo wins it. Incredible.
McCoy out of the eyes, slicing his way into the end zone. Touchdown Bills, but there is a flag on the play.
A balancing act all year for them.
McCoy on the ground, and LeSean McCoy with a first down. Out of bounds around the 35-yard line. With a Jacksonville loss, the Jags are off to a pretty good start already today. And here is McCoy breaking a tackle and out across the 35 for a first down. That was 21 yards there to Clay. And it's back to McCoy. LeSean McCoy down inside the 25. And there it is for LeSean McCoy, as he goes over 10,000 career yards. 3 of 5 on third downs today for Buffalo. Taylor looking for McCoy. Touchdown Bills. A receiving touchdown to add to his rushing touchdown. McCoy with the cutback to get by Alonso, and he's inside the 10.
From the 49 of the Patriots. Play action. Giving Taylor the time. Goes with the safety valve. Look at that move by McCoy. What a move. And another one as he cuts back inside the 30. Brilliant run by McCoy down to the 10.
Taylor gets rid of it and completes it to McCoy, who slips a tackle. LeSean McCoy still going at the 45 and out of bounds. An 18-yard pickup for McCoy, and the Bills with a first down.
Well, that is the one area where they are susceptible, is right there in the middle.
And that's where they're going. With McCoy, his best burst out to about the 28. 2nd and 7. There's McCoy, his best run, spinning away. And finally Gibson cuts off the angle.
Peterman under center, 1st and 10. McCoy. Reversing field and got a block on the play by Jordan Mills. And forced out of bounds, as you can see, by Brandon Carr.
Here's McCoy again, sprints into the open field, and McCoy is inside Los Angeles territory. Derwin James shuttled him out of bounds. That's a big game.
How does he navigate them? Here's McCoy. What a burst. That little juke maneuver at the end to spring him for the first down. Kevin Byard finally on the tackle. A pickup of 16. The handoff here to McCoy. He's trying to find some kind of day late. Well played by Orakpo as McCoy is able to lunge inside the 40.
Just get some positive yards to try and put yourself in better shape for a field goal.
On 3rd and 12, McCoy finds the edge, cuts back inside the 30, and he is right there. We'll see where the official spotted. Appears to be about a half-yard short. Darren Bates and Logan Ryan on the tackle so far today. So another short field for Allen in his offense. McCoy breaking tackles. So dynamic when he can get into the open field. A first down run of 12 from McCoy, finally tackled by Logan Ryan.
If he can't get it out of his hands quickly.
Allen to McCoy, breaking tackles. McCoy in the open field. Oh, you need a big play. You put it in your money maker's hands. McCoy, sensational.
2nd down and 8 to begin the 4th. McCoy has some room up the middle, and McCoy with a first down and more. All the way out to the 15-yard line, a gain of 14 for LeSean McCoy.
As they're going with the direct snap now to Shady McCoy. As they run him to the near side, look at McCoy. Straight ahead for 13 yards.
To think outside the box, and he has to attack with the running game.
Don't want to get behind the chains, though.
He's got McCoy.
And there he is, reaching out for it was Shady McCoy.
That Saints game is going to be a big game, but
good call. Here's McCoy on the screen, weaving his way for what should be a first down.
I think it puts a lot of pressure on the offense and Scott Linehan and Jason Garrett to take advantage of it.
Anderson will check down to Shady McCoy, who splits defenders and gets out near midfield. 18 yards there.
On 3rd down, the pass juggled. McCoy is going to get a first down and go out of bounds around the 35 of Buffalo. Put on a nice.
Robert Foster was called up off the practice squad yesterday. Play clock, they just get it off. And a handoff to McCoy with some room. McCoy inside the 10, 5, and he is in. Touchdown! 2 plays, 6 points for Buffalo. 25 pounds, 30 times. McCoy spins away and has daylight. McCoy out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Play clock at 3. McCoy hit home, second effort, and he's in. Touchdown, LeSean McCoy, his second of the day. He fires the ball against the back of the end zone. Differential is worst in the NFL. As LeSean McCoy takes the handoff, running left, has an opening, and McCoy has another Buffalo first down. Pickup of 12. And they'll run it with McCoy. And McCoy taking it to the outside. McCoy angling out of bounds at the 40, and he stops the clock with 10 seconds to go.
Into Robert Foster.
2:10 to go. Allen to McCoy out of the backfield. McCoy puts on a nice move. McCoy to the outside and out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Great play by LeSean McCoy to pick up 12.
I think it's a good rule, especially when you're talking about a guy who is not even trying. As we see LeSean McCoy take it in for the score.
9-yard burst for LeSean McCoy. And his third touchdown run of the year.
Andy Reid said he's 31, but he still has that love for the game. And here is McCoy. McCoy in motion, initially set up on the outside. This is a first down for Kansas City. Give it to McCoy. Nice cut up the field, and look out, LeSean McCoy. 24 straight games, an NFL record. So the Ravens' mentality, you got to put points on the board. You can't win by scoring 17 against the Chiefs.
Go on, Eddie!
On the give. McCoy, touchdown, Kansas City. For John Harbaugh, he believes his team has the advantage as the conditions get worse. Unless LeSean McCoy has something to say about it. McCoy hurdles his way across the 45. Hardman, the motion man, on 2nd and 9. Mahomes fades, hits McCoy. McCoy, the acceleration, touchdown, Kansas City. The catch and run by McCoy.
And Quandre Diggs, as Pam told us, went back to the locker room with a hamstring, as he is not in there. They'll go the run game in a huge hole. LeSean McCoy, look at the moves. McCoy still going, gets a great block from Watkins all the way down to the 31-yard line. Chiefs have been down here twice. They have only a field goal to show for it. 3rd and goal. Mahomes, they'll run it again. McCoy, this time he gets in for the touchdown.
McCoy is in there. Motion man is Pringle. Give it to McCoy. He's got room. McCoy, a stiff arm. Good cut by McCoy. 3 receivers set. Thomas goes in motion. They'll go McCoy to the outside. He's got some room. McCoy.
Here is McCoy. Wow, what a run by LeSean McCoy. He takes it into Denver territory.
One of a kind.
Man, he was awesome.
The best.
And they were the best of friends. They had a ball together.
Is in the offset eye with Patrick Mahomes. 1st and goal. Here's McCoy. And he's in. 6-yard touchdown.
You know, I like to let these guys have a little more physical contact, but you can't be pulling. You can't be stopping their
Here's McCoy. He's not going to be stopped for the touchdown. He could just walk it in, really, to a slow jog.
And at some point, New England's going to start to just fire with a bunch of guys. They're going to blitz them all and say, we need to get to them faster.
Here's McCoy with a big hole. And Gilmore wraps him up, but a rush for 13.
Won a ring. 3rd down, a long one. And here's McCoy showing a burst to the edge.
Had a couple rough years, an ACL and an Achilles. On a 3rd and long, Brady get it to LeSean McCoy. Couple of blockers, long way to go. McCoy patient across midfield. He's going to be a couple yards shy. Looks like it'll be about 4 yards short on a 4th down. And here comes the punt team.